The earth was no longer silent. Generations had passed since the time of Adam. Humanity had spread across valleys, plains, and rivers. Small communities had grown into villages, and villages into thriving settlements. People farmed the land, raised animals, and built lives filled with routine and purpose. From a distance, the world looked peaceful, but beneath that calm surface, something had begun to change. At first, it was subtle, a whisper of pride in the hearts of men, a quiet shift from gratitude to greed, a slow turning away from truth toward desire. People who once worshipped one creator began to forget. They started honoring the memories of righteous individuals, not with respect alone, but with something deeper, something dangerous. They carved figures, they built idols, they gave names to stones, and soon they began to bow. What started as remembrance became worship. What began as respect became misguidance. Darkness did not arrive all at once. It crept in, slowly, silently, until it settled in the hearts of many. Yet even then, humanity was not abandoned, because when the world drifts too far from truth, divine mercy always finds a way back. And in that time of growing corruption, a child was born. In a humble home, far from power or status, a quiet moment unfolded, one that would change the course of human history. The air was still. The world outside continued its restless rhythm. But inside, something extraordinary had begun. A newborn child opened his eyes for the first time. His name would be Nuh. There was nothing outwardly grand about his surroundings, no royal celebration, no announcement that echoed across the land. Just a family, simple, sincere, holding a child whose destiny was known only to Allah. Yet even in those early moments, there was a presence, a calmness, a depth, a feeling that this child was not ordinary. As his parents looked at him, their hearts filled with love and wonder. They did not yet know that this child would one day stand against an entire nation, that he would call people back to truth for centuries, that his patience would become one of the greatest examples in human history. But the signs were there, quiet, subtle, undeniable. And the world, though unaware, had just been given its next guide. As Nuh grew, the world around him continued to drift further from righteousness. Children played in the streets, unaware of the spiritual decline surrounding them. Elders gathered and spoke proudly of their traditions, traditions that had slowly replaced truth with falsehood. Idols stood tall in open spaces, decorated and honored. People brought offerings, whispered prayers, and placed their hopes in lifeless figures. But Nuh was different. Even as a child, there was a stillness in him. While others rushed, he observed. While others argued, he listened. While others followed blindly, he questioned, quietly, deeply. He would walk through fields and along rivers, watching the world with thoughtful eyes. The movement of water, the flight of birds, the rhythm of life, it all spoke to him in a way others did not understand. There was order in creation. There was purpose in existence, and somewhere within him he knew that none of it belonged to idols made by human hands. As the years passed, his character became even more evident. He was known for his honesty, respected for his calm nature, admired for his sense of justice. If children argued, he would bring peace. If someone was treated unfairly, he would gently correct it. If wrong was done, he did not ignore it, yet he responded with patience, not anger. Some noticed, others dismissed him. To many, he was simply a thoughtful young man, but to those who paid closer attention, there was something deeper, something rare. It was as if his heart had been prepared for something greater long before that moment arrived. Because the heart of a prophet is not shaped overnight. It is built through patience, refined through observation, strengthened through truth. And Nuh, alayhi salam, was being prepared for a mission unlike any before him. Meanwhile, the condition of humanity continued to decline. What was once occasional wrongdoing had now become normal. Arrogance grew stronger. Greed spread wider. Faith grew weaker. People no longer questioned their actions. They followed traditions without thought, defended false beliefs with pride, and turned away from anyone who challenged them. The idea of one God, once clear and understood, had become distant, and in its place stood a world filled with illusion. But Allah had not forgotten His creation. At a time when darkness seemed to settle firmly across the hearts of people, a light had already been placed among them. That light was Nuh alayhi salam. There were moments, small, almost unnoticed, where signs of his future could be seen. A quiet reflection under the sky, a thoughtful gaze at the horizon, a deep sense of discomfort when witnessing injustice. It was as if his soul recognized what others had forgotten, the truth. And though he had not yet been given revelation, the path toward it had already begun. Because soon he would be chosen to stand against falsehood, chosen to call people back to their Creator, chosen to endure rejection, mockery, and hardship, not for days, not for years, but for centuries. The sun began to set on that chapter of his life. Villages carried on with their routines. Children laughed. Elders spoke. Idols stood untouched, unquestioned. But change was coming. A storm, not of rain, but of truth. And at its center would stand one man, a man of patience, a man of unwavering faith, a man whose voice would echo through time. Nuh alayhi salam was born into a world on the edge of collapse, but his story was only just beginning. He will call his people. He will warn them. He will invite them back to truth. Some will listen. Most will turn away. And for 950 years, the test will continue.